for a mixtape. It has made her lazy, as we still have not received her actual album, which should have came out a couple months ago. Well, I'm sorry, a couple months after her single Anxiety. The rap girls are mad at Nicki when they should be mad at someone like Doechii who sells less than Lotto, winning scammies. But because she is pushed heavily and wants to keep the girls front up, they scared to get backlash, okay? Now, I do agree with this. When it comes to Doechii, should not have won the scamming too soon. Now, Doechii is talented. Is she a Grammy-worthy type of artist? Yes. But timing-wise, it was way too damn soon. You get one little mainstream moment, you already getting a scammy. Too fast, mamas. Too fast, okay? And I'm not saying that Doechii is an artist that, you know, is lazy all the time. But I will say that her getting a Grammy has made her lazy. Yeah. Because before this, she was doing her mixtape, her singles, her features, here and there. Like, she was consistent. Now that she got all these awards and stuff, she's not putting out anything. Her last song was called Girl Get Up, which flopped. Okay, flopped and tanked like a fish out of water. And, you know, it just didn't quite go well. But in my personal opinion, though, when it comes to Doechii and her career, I do believe she's going to be an icon. But she needs to put out more music more faster. You know, consistency is key to anything in this game. Look at Rihanna. She put out an album every single year. She on top. So I do agree with this unpopular opinion 100%. Moving on to our next unpopular opinion. They're saying, this is from Planet's Left Hand. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's up? They said Doja Cat's hit for the era for V will come from her deluxe. I don't think so. I would like to. Like, a part of me would love to have that, but I just don't think Doja Cat is in demand right now. So, unfortunately, I would have to disagree with your popular opinion. I'm sorry. But, y'all, on a serious note, I just like Doja Cat right now. She just has to go on a hiatus and come back in a few more, like, years. I say, like, in a couple years, she'll have her hit era back again, but right now, I don't think she's in her hit era. I just don't think so. I think that every artist who is successful has gone through a period of time where they just are not as popping as they once were. And I think every artist has done that, which leads me to believe that Doja Cat will eventually bounce back because she is very talented. So I can definitely see her popping in a few years, but right now, nah, she's on her timeout era. You know, every artist, big artist, has a timeout era where they don't sell as much. People kind of don't really care about them that much. But Doja Cat's main problem was that she just never really cultivated a deep core fan base like that. I mean, she has fans who like her music and that's it. But she doesn't have that personal connection with fans to where they actually like know, like, and trust her on a deeper level than just her music. And that's kind of sad. People need to be able to connect with you as a person if you want to sell music in 2026. You see what I'm saying here? But, you know, hey, everybody's different. Some people just want to keep it as music business and that's fine. It's my art. That's I'm not saying you can't do that. That's great. But don't expect people to support you on a deeper level than what they do now, Doja Cat. But no, I think that it's not the music is not the problem, y'all. The music is not the problem. It's the connection she has with her fans and the connection she has with her audience that's not translating. That's how I feel. But congrats to her though on all her success. She's doing great on tour. I love V, the album. The V album is amazing. Like, the V album has me twerking my panties off like all day, every day. I love it so much. Moving on to our next unpopular opinion. But before I get into this one, if you want to drop an opinion, just comment down below in this video and I'll add in the next one, okay? But people are saying this, y'all. This is our third one. They said, I dislike how everyone these days is against rap beefs, as rappers going bar for bar, tit for tat. Let's go tit for tat. And being a proist when it comes to owning what you say and battling for the sake of your art, integrity, and culture. People are too sensitive over bars and only care about the politics behind the beef, not the musical and lyrical content. I agree. I feel like everybody is so obsessed with like, oh, who's right, who's wrong, who said this, who said that. When it's rap beef, that goes out the window. Like when Nicki Minaj said "Loud on your damn mama," why y'all so mad? It's rap beef. People get killed over rap beef. Why y'all so mad? Everybody these days is so obsessed with being politically correct that they don't understand, like, rap beef is not about being politically correct. Rap beef is not about being the one who is like having morals. No, all that goes out the window. It's time to annihilate. It's time to go for blood. It's time to go for the hit top. It's time to make them feel like trash. Like, they should play your diss track and want to cry. Like, they should hear your diss track and want to respond to you. That's the point of a diss track. It's to get you provoked as the other artist who got dissed to do another one back. You know, you can't, like, everybody's so soft. Everybody's so soft. Oh, Kendrick said this about Drake. Oh, Drake called him this. Oh, Nicki said this. Oh, Cole, he back. Oh, y'all need to get up. It's time to go. It's time for war. When it's rap beef, it's wartime. It's wartime. Seriously. But you know, I realize these days, the art of rap, the essence of the origin of rap alone has been diluted. So I'm not mad at y'all for that. You know, rap has become so mainstream and like so watered down to where people just look at it as just like rapping fast on a song. Oh, you rapping. No, rapping has, you know, lyrics. It has the overall like cadence, the flows, the entendre, triple entendres, like the rap beef, the battle raps. Like, a lot of the core rap has been diluted. And it's like a lot of things that back in the day was okay and normal and nobody cared about, everybody has all these like opinions or lack of opinions on. And it's like, nah, Dolly, y'all need to let them battle, let them go at it. Okay, it's in the music. If it's in the music, hey, you can't get mad. They're both artists, rappers, and I agree. But I do feel like, what I will say though, with Drake though, he did mess up though. When he got into politics, he started to try to sue. You don't sue in rap beef, baby. You don't sue in rap beef. Okay, you make a better diss track and go harder. But you know, whole different topic for another day. But I do agree with this unpopular opinion, 100% for sure. Moving on to our next unpopular opinion. So they said that Beyonce, everybody is saying Beyonce's Act 3 album is rock. They say, I actually think that it's hip-hop/rap. Have y'all heard Beyonce rap and her bars? So y'all think that Act 3 is going to be rap, hip-hop? No, I don't think so. I disagree with you 100%. I disagree, all right? She is trying to, Beyonce's task with these 3 acts was to reclaim projects that are, like, typically categorized for other races, and she is trying to claim it back when it comes to the overall, like, world of it. Rap, hip-hop, like, there's no misconstruing with who owns rap or hip-hop. So we know that. Like, I don't think she's going to do hip-hop or rap. Because she does that on her other projects. So, I mean, that'll be kind of boring, too. Like, oh, hip-hop and rap, we already heard you on 8-ish. We already heard you on Spaghetti. We already heard you on Top Off. We already heard you on all these other rap songs you did, Beyonce. I don't think you need to do a rap album. And no shade, y'all. The only reason why her raps even sound some way halfway fucking decent is because she's married to Jay-Z. That's it. Jay-Z be writing all her raps. Literally. Go. Y'all don't believe me? Take y'all ass to genius.com and look up the writing credits. You will see. All her rapping stuff is from Jay-Z. And I'm not mad at that. But let's not act like she's a good rapper. No. She's good at reciting raps. She's good at reciting raps that are made for her. But Beyonce's not sitting in the studio, okay, it's a pickup in the back with a trunk in the front. Pick tequila. My brand coming out, pick tequila. Like, she's not doing that.
It's a pickup in the back, but the trunk's in the front. Pink tequila, my tequila's dropping. Pink tequila in the back seat, but the baddie blunts is in the front. And then, I always put my...
Yeah, Beyonce's not doing that. Now, maybe when it comes to her actual, songs where she sings in, yeah, of course. But rapping, nah, she can rap, though. I will give her that. She can rap, like, vocally. Like, she can, like, she can rehearse it. Moving on to Mona Leo, their next unpopular opinion for her is we have Khalil. They said Mona Leo should be bigger than what she is right now. She's a lyricist. She writes better than the rap girlies now. She puts effort in her craft, and if given the proper agency and budget, she can do great things. She's up next, because some of these girls are lazy. I agree, Mona Leo's up next, but I do feel like her sound isn't really mainstream yet. And that's fine. You do need to, have a very niche sound for your core audience first before you go mainstream. Or if you don't, you're going to be like here one day, gone the next. But, I do love her. I do think she's going far. I love her character, her personality. She's such a great person. She's such a genuine person. She's very sweet, and she's beautiful. And also, her music to me is very turn up, but she also sings something, so I do 100% agree. But I feel like she has a few more years to go before she gets that mainstream appeal, My favorite song by her is I'm Putting It Down, I'm Putting It On, I'm Slapping Your Mama till she start crying. Then I'm gonna take your granny, put her in the toilet, flush that bitch down the pipes. I love that song. It's so good. Putting It Down is amazing. 10 out of 10. I do agree with your unpopular opinion. Yes. Moving on to our next unpopular opinion, we have, it's from Essence. Essence said, Chloe Bailey music sucks now because she can't write lyrics. Ooh, okay. So, everybody has reasons as to why their music is trash. Chloe's music is trash. People say Beyonce. People say the lyrics. People say her voice. People say she's just not talented. People say she tries too hard. She doesn't. It's a whole lot of stuff. Her budget is low. But one of the last things I would say is her lyrics are bad. I think she has really good lyrics, but I feel like she doesn't do a good job at selling the song or selling the art or selling the image of Chloe Bailey. Chloe Bailey still has to find her formula, what works for her. And she's still having a hard time with that. She doesn't know what she's doing like that, honestly. And I feel like when it comes to her song choices that she makes, sometimes they can be a bit corny, but I feel like she's saying some good stuff in it. But her execution is very corny, very out of date sometimes. And I feel like if it was like 2014 and Chloe Bailey was doing what she was doing now, I think she'll be popping. But it's not 2015, 2014 anymore. You got to make certain songs that actually resonate with people now. This is why I feel like she and her sister broke up too soon. That's why I feel like Chloe and Halle broke up way too soon. But I don't think Chloe Bailey has bad lyrics. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all think she has bad lyrics? I don't think so. No. I think she's a good writer because she also wrote for Ungodly Hour, their last album together. She also wrote a lot of projects. So I wouldn't say that at all. Nah. Ooh, this one low-key messy. I ain't gonna lie to you. They say unpopular opinion. Rihanna may have streaming farms to boost her music up in an attempt to sell a portion of her catalog for more money. Ooh-wee. I can definitely see Rihanna selling her catalog, okay? But okay, let's unpack. This is a lot. Let's unpack this. First off, streaming farms. I don't know about streaming farms. I think a lot of people genuinely still enjoy her music. Like, people still rock with Rihanna's music after all this time because she just makes good music and she's talented when it comes to selling Rihanna, the brand, and her music. So I will give her that. Now, streaming farms, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want to say it is, but she has a lot of hits, y'all. Now, let's get into whether or not she's going to use this as leverage to sell her catalog for a higher price. Now, does she own all her music? I don't know. But I do think that if she were to sell it, I think she could sell it for at least $100 million. Yeah. That sounds crazy, but it's true. I think Rihanna can sell her catalog for $100 million. No, scratch that. No, that's too low. Rihanna can sell her catalog for $750 million. Yes, I said it. Yeah, I said it. $750 million. $100 million is way too low. That's way too low because Britney Spears' catalog, she recently sold hers for $200 million, and she got lowballed for that. She got lowballed. But Rihanna, if she gets paid fairly, $700 to $750 million for sure. What do y'all think? Is that too much? Let's talk, let's chat. I halfway agree with this unpopular opinion. I don't think she has any like streaming bots or farms. I think she genuinely has people who love and support her music for sure. But I do think she's gonna be able to sell a lot of her catalog for a lot of money for sure. Okay, y'all, moving on to our next unpopular opinion. So Chris says, hear me out. Megan fumbled with her own bag. She should have done her career evolution right after the Tory incident. She should have disappeared for 3 to 4 months and came back a sad victim. She is still the victim right now in all her narrative, but what victim harasses the perpetrators this much to the point of attempting their life while in prison? Imagine Nicki being in such incident where, God forbid, she was shot by one of her ex. Think of all the Bed of Lies, grand piano, pills and potions we would have got. Megan didn't know how to get her act right. She should have put her lies in a song and it would have sold. But she out there dissing Nicki Minaj. She out here putting out hits. Like, be for real. There's no continuity in her story and correlation in her art. All she talks about is money and men and alcohol, while also saying she is a victim to all of the above. Like, make it make sense. What part of the word artist do you not get? Putting feelings and emotions into the art is what makes you an artist, and that is something she just couldn't do. No, I agree a little bit, but no. I agree mostly. But I feel like when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion, I feel like Megan, she definitely should have pulled the Rihanna move. You know, drop that rated R album after the incident and have this whole new aesthetic and alter ego. But see, Megan Thee Stallion hopped on live after this stuff happened. She hopped on live, and all her stories stopped making sense. So, you know, she kind of lost that leverage. But also, I don't think Megan Thee Stallion is capable of making music that is emotional and, like, vulnerable. Because even when she did make that one song about her depression, she said, this pussy depressed. Like, she couldn't even make it a serious song to where she's discussing what she's going through without mentioning her pussy. So I do feel as though Megan, she can't do the sympathy route like that. She's not good at doing it. She tries to do it, but then she makes twerking music the next day, so it's hard to take her seriously. It's like, girl, what is this, you know? But I do feel as though when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion and her career, I think that Megan is just an artist, y'all, that was a trend that we have let have, you know, just too much audacity to keep going. I think Megan Thee Stallion's name is attached to 2020 and 2019, but I feel like her 15 minutes have been extended for some reason, and I think it's just like, it's not quite clicking anymore. I think the Tory incident definitely messed with her head, her self-esteem, her mental health, like long-term for sure. I'm pretty sure she's like, you know, long-term traumatized, but it has ruined her career. Unpopular opinion, this one is kind of messy, I don't know. Ice Spice doesn't have the head shape for wigs. She looks funny with damn near every hairstyle. She has the bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls head shape. She's super cute, just doesn't eat. Her curly hair suits her best. And I agree, no shade, her wig, like, the crown, like the top of her head is like very wide, so like it kind of just like looks a little crazy. But I mean, Ice Spice is pretty regardless. I think she's pretty, you know, she can wear a wig. I'm not saying she can't. It's her body, her head, her shape, her butt. But I do feel as though Ice Spice and wigs does look funny sometimes, you know? And it's okay. It just means that she's meant for her orange afro. But y'all, have y'all realized that Ice Spice stopped wearing her orange afro like that? I don't know why she did. I guess she was entering a rebrand era, obviously, but I feel like she could have kept her, you know, afro in. I think Ice Spice with the orange afro made way better music than the Ice Spice with the wigs now, for sure. For sure. Like, Annie Ice Spice was T. But you know, y'all, you know how it is, child. But my only critique for Ice Spice and the afro is do not do that black afro. That one was looking skimpy. It was giving skimpy on it, okay? But let's talk, let's chat. Do you all agree with this unpopular opinion, or do you all feel like either hairstyle fits Ice Spice? You know, me personally, I'm all for wearing what you want to wear. Hey, opinions can't stop you from doing what you want to do. But we can still talk about it and clock your tea and girl, you look a mess. Like, seriously. Our next unpopular opinion. They said, can y'all stop attaching Nicki Minaj's name to every single rap bitch? This gives them the balls that they're on the same level, leading to disrespect. They said, my generation don't know anything about respecting their elders. All right? I agree. But I also feel as though I want Nicki to never, ever, ever give these rap girls attention ever again. Even in praise, even in casual conversation, even in any attention. Like, no attention at all. Like, none. Because that, I feel like that is what really gives them the balls to think they're on Nicki Minaj's level. Once they get a Nicki Minaj cosign, once Nicki Minaj starts showing them love on their Instagram pictures and, Nicki love me, Nicki da-da-da-da, that's when it gets to their head. I don't think the comparisons really make them feel as though they're Nicki Minaj material, because let's be real, the stats don't lie, okay? The stats don't lie. It's when Nicki Minaj gives them this, like, stamp of approval. You see what I'm saying? That's when they always act weird. Every time. I mean, look at the pattern, okay? Megan got a song with Nicki Minaj, a year later she's being weird. Lotto, she literally had Nicki Minaj's cosign, then Lotto started assuming that Nicki Minaj was shading Lotto, which was weird. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj was literally supporting Cardi on her song, saying Nick Lombardi, I'm da-da-da, you know that. And who else? Oh, Cola Ray. Nicki literally did a song with Cola Ray. Cola Ray got mad and said, Nicki Minaj is trying to outshine me because she dropped a new song the week after Blick Blick came out. And Cola Ray felt the way about that. I mean, it's just so many different things that has happened in the past with these rap girls. The only person I will say, well, I don't know, is Bia. Bia has been pretty loyal from what I've seen. But I haven't really seen Nicki Minaj give any rap girl any attention recently, so I'm happy about that. I'm glad. I'm happy. Because I just feel like even if the girls are nice and cool and kind, I just don't think that they deserve Nicki Minaj's approval right now. You know, because they're gonna take it, use it, flip it, and then take advantage of it. You know, and act as if they're above her for some reason. I don't know why they think that. Why do they think that? I don't know. It's really strange. Why do you get a cosign from somebody and think you're bigger than a cosign? Isn't that dumb? Isn't that just dumb? You know what I also still want to know too, y'all? I really want to know what happened between Nicki Minaj and JT. Oh, I want to know. I want to know so bad. I want to know. I really want to know. Now, there have been many theories. One saying Nicki Minaj never liked JT. People are saying that. People are also saying that, oh, JT was fake towards Nicki the whole time. People are saying that, oh, it was a business friendship. Oh, it's so many different conversations that have been, it's so many voices about, like, I don't know, because you never, you know.
Now, hear me out. I really feel like this Nicki and JT situation is a prime example of why you need to be mindful before you switch up on your day ones. So people that come around and act like they mess with you, act like they kick it with you, act like they want to see you at the top and want to see you win. Because I really feel like Carisha did her one too when JT was locked up to get the city girl name out there. Outside of that, and I may be wrong, and who am I? I'm just an outsider looking in and I don't know all the details. But I do feel like Nicki been playing in JT's face ever since she asked her to rap the live, the diss track she made about her. I feel like Nicki was feeling some type of way then, and I feel like in Nicki's head, being that she already hooked to the game, know how bad certain people want it, know how bad certain girls want success, I feel like she been playing up under JT the whole time. I feel like she always was gonna make JT a do girl, a laugh, and never was gonna take her too serious. Either you gonna do what I say or you gonna get the fuck around. And I feel like that's exactly what happened. You sign to my label. If you don't sign to my label, ain't no need for you to be around because I really just want you as a do girl. Never nothing more than that. And I feel like now that her and Carisha done fell out, she's gonna see that a lot of people in the music industry never ever had her best interest at heart outside of what Carisha did. And that's just
Because if I let her keep going past the Minaj, we'll keep going. Good night, y'all.
Don't say Minaj, okay? Do not disrespect
Past the Minaj, good night.
JT is the perfect example on why in life we should focus on the people that love us. She literally lost every single person in her corner just because she was chasing validation from somebody who barely gave it to her. The first person I seen it with was with Young Miami, and that's who she came up with. I don't remember the exact details, but I feel like it was like some post that Nicki gave her a comment, and you know, she went crazy. I then noticed her trying to like insert herself into Nicki's beef, you know, trying to argue with the rap girlies on her behalf. The problem is not necessarily that she was defending Nicki, but it's simply the fact that she picked a side when she could have just stayed neutral. And then switching up on your day one, like switching up on who you came into the game with, like Young Miami literally carried the city girls on her back, pregnant, while she was locked up. And you gonna switch up on her?
Unpopular opinion. I say SZA is the new queen of R&B. She literally reinvented it and gave it a new sound. I don't see nobody else doing that right now with R&B. Everyone is following the same formula. Just give her the damn title, because y'all know y'all be bumping her music all the time. She already has my vote, because every song she makes is a hit. It would be a different conversation if her music wasn't consistent, but it is. So unpopular opinion, don't care. SZA is hard. Yeah, she is hard. She definitely is hard, but as of recently, her music is starting to sound the same. But she definitely does have a lane for herself. I'm never going to, like, you know, discredit her for that. She does have her own sound, her own lane, and she is very authentic to her. But queen of R&B, pending, maybe princess, but I wouldn't even really give her a queen of R&B title. Like, maybe for this generation, yeah. But, like, overall, no, she hasn't got that yet. Sorry. I don't, nah. I mean, what do y'all think? Maybe I'm wrong, but what y'all thinking? I don't know. I think that SZA